Can gross motor skills be trained through telehealth-based training? ASD is a developmental disorder that oftentimes affects gross motor performance and locomotor skills, such as running, jumping, and hopping. This study aims to identify intervention methods that would improve these skills in affected children. The study evaluates the effectiveness of whole-body interventions delivered face-to-face or via telehealth delivery. We will look at the results across the groups and then within the groups between both face-to-face and telehealth interventions. 45 children in the study were matched by age, gender, and level of functioning and then were randomly assigned to one of three groups: general movement, GM, creative movement, CM, or seated play, SP. CM and GM groups received whole-body training in which those in CM participated in music, dance, and yoga-based activities, and those in GM participated in strength and endurance-based games. SP groups engaged in tabletop activities modeled on the standard of care for ASD. The Brooks-Ostrowski test of motor proficiency, Bhat, was administered during the pre- and post-test to quantify the progress, if any. For the fine motor control subtest of Bhat, we found significant improvements in only the seated play group. For the body coordination subtest of Bhat, we found significant improvements in the creative and general movement groups. For the strength and agility subtest of Bhat, we found significant improvements in the creative and general groups. As indicated by all of these visuals, you can see that in the groups that we saw improvements, there were no significant differences in the improvements between intervention modes. We see this in body coordination and strength and agility for both the creative and general movement groups. We also found this in the fine motor control improvements in the seated play group. In general, improvements we saw were specific to the skills that were trained. In the groups where we saw improvements in the Bhat subtests, there were no significant differences in improvement between face-to-face and telehealth interventions. Both methods seem to be viable methods for motor trajectory improvement and present similar outcomes across our small sample. Therefore, we suggest that telehealth delivery could be used in lieu of face-to-face training, especially among families having difficulty accessing face-to-face care.